On August 8th, when running on any other party other than Jubilee in Mount Kenya was perceived as digging one's own political grave, George Gitonga Murugara dared the euphoric Jubilee wind that swept across the region. His courage pushing him to contest for the Tharaka parliamentary seat on the little-known, if not unpopular, Democratic Party of Kenya.
George Gitonga Murugara. I am an advocate by profession and currently the Member of Parliament for Tharaka constituency in Tharaka County.
And yes, when many did not expect him to floor the incumbent Alex Mwiru, who was defending his seat on Jubilee party ticket, he did. Mwiru, who served as the chairperson of the Lands Committee in the 11th Parliament, also was defending his seat for the third time in a row. The Democratic Party appeared to have lost its former glory after it merged with various political parties to form the National Rainbow Coalition, on whose ticket its party leader Mwai Kibaki rode to power in 2002. Nevertheless, Murugara, testing the political waters for the first time, banked on his manifesto and refused to be intimidated by the huge challenge that lay ahead.
I was competing against Jubilee, and I would always taunt them that my manifesto was better than theirs. I used to campaign for His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, and I still support him. I have campaigned for him in the last election. I had worked in the private sector for the last almost 25 years, and I felt that it was right time. It was the right time now to join the public sector, especially to serve people as their Member of Parliament. It has always been my desire, but I think the time had not come until the year 2014, when slowly I drifted towards politics and started preparing myself to run for the seat of MP.
A spot check by Channel 1 in Tharaka constituency confirms the electorate's expectation and optimism in their new MP. Located on the eastern foothills of Mount Kenya, water scarcity is a real problem here, following uncontrolled diversion of rivers in the higher region of the mountain. Tharaka, bordering Garissa and Tana River counties, has also borne the brunt of sporadic banditry attacks and cattle rustling.
Ile mito mingi imeendelea kukauka. Hii ni kumaanisha kwamba environmental conservation inahitajika sana sehemu hii ili tuweze kukuza maendeleo katika eneo hili letu.
Due to climatic changes, even the rivers that flow from Mount Kenya, that flow from Nyambene and the other highlands are drying up. People upstream are trying to possibly farm with the water, so they do a little bit of irrigation, diversion of water, and as a result, as the rivers come to Tharaka, they are dry. And unless we do have very good policies which guard against such irrigation and also which protect the environment, vegetation, so that our rivers are protected, then we have a problem.
We also expect that the unity of our people, especially those people in Tharaka North and the areas of Tigania East, will also be sorted, because we believe it's this kind of a person who understands about administration.
There is a menace that is in Tharaka now between them, the people of Tharaka, the Somali and the Borana. Because of drought in Isiolo and drought in Garissa and Tana River, the Somalis and the Boranas have come to Tharaka. They were grazing in the national park. They crossed over into Tharaka, and there are clashes, there are cattle raids, rustling, which is another problem. To try and curb it, I am seriously working on obtaining what are called the Kenya Reserves Unit, policemen who are civilians, who are supposed to work for the people to ensure that they are protected against such cattle raids.
Barely 100 days in Parliament, Murugara is steadily stamping his position in the national political sphere. He was a member of the 7-member ad hoc committee established by the National Assembly last month to reform the electoral process. His presence on the ground is also evident in championing for his people's needs and promoting the government's agenda. Kevin Wachira, Channel 1 News.